Well, welcome back to the Whiskey Jake YouTube channel. This week we're going to taste Jameson Bow Street 18-year-old cask strength. It's an 18-year-old Irish whiskey from Jameson. It's got a kind of a rich history. So, well, Jameson's distilled at Midleton now. What they do for the Bow Street is they finish it in first fill bourbon cask at the original Jameson location in Dublin on Bow Street. So that's kind of the tie-in with and why they call it Forgive the Cut-In. But when I originally recorded the video for Jameson, I left out something I feel is very important, and that is what type of whiskey Jameson is. I mean, other than Irish. It is a blend of two different styles in Irish whiskey, a grain whiskey and a pot still whiskey. Now, grain whiskey is made from pretty much any other grain besides malted barley. And pot still is something extremely unique to Ireland. It is a combination of using malted barley and other grains. Now, nowadays it's typically malted barley and unmalted barley. This started out as a way for the Irish to get around taxes from the government. At one point in time, the government taxed them on the amount of malted barley utilized. So as a way of evading taxes or avoiding paying as much tax, they started combining malted barley and unmalted barley and developed this very unique style called pot still. So Jameson is a combination of grain whiskey and pot still whiskey. What people would describe as that kind of rough edges or bite is going to be coming from that grain whiskey mixture. The finishing off in first fill bourbon cask is going to give it a little bit more character and vanilla, a little bit of oak flavor to it. It is cask strength, so unlike the regular Jameson expression, which is 80 proof, this one's at 110. So it also amplifies some of those flavors, brings out a little bit more of the alcohol as well. The nose is very fragrant. It's got a little bit of sweetness. The oak and kind of vanilla. It's almost like a sugar cookie, like a very light fragrant of a sugar cookie. The taste carries some of that through. There's a hint of sweetness. I do pick up more of the barrel, the oak in there. A little leather, maybe, something kind of dry, earthy. But then there's that hint of sweetness to it. The finish, has a little bit of that oak tannin and spice to it. It's also got that vanilla comes out for me in the finish. I mean, so this isn't one I typically do. I've seen it range anywhere from $160 to $180 in price. I was doing a tasting event and some was left over, and I was lucky enough to get some. The bottom line is it's got a little bit more spice bite than a lot of Irish whiskeys do, in my opinion. Fragrant, which makes it enjoyable for me. This is one I'm definitely going to be sad whenever the bottle's gone, but till then I'm just going to enjoy it. If you like Irish whiskey, you might consider it. If you make a great gift as well. But yeah, 18-year-old Jameson cask strength from the Midleton distillery and finished on Bow Street. So until next time, cheers.